Tonight on Podcast Them Down, we do an in-depth analysis of the NCAA March Madness bracket, and we'll win you money. Guaranteed, not a guarantee. Hail Metal Nation, it is I, Tim, from American U.S. power metal band Burning Shadows, dual violin folk metal band Eisenmore, Faded Black Metallica Tribute, and recently vacated Graves, True Zombie Metal, and I am joined by none other than Matt of Podcast Them Down, who you damn well better know very well by now, and I believe this is our first episode where it's just you and me, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the prevailing themes of Podcast Them Down is self-reliance. So this is kind of a self-reliance episode of Podcast Them Down. When your back's against the wall, just like in the NCAAs, it's not a team effort. It's all about individual pushing through, and that's how your team wins the basketball tournament.
Dave is checking in again, and he says, "Oh, have fun, and I'll be waiting for my guaranteed check."
Oh,
well,
man.
No. So what we're going to do, I feel like I have to explain it.
Yeah.
So we're going to go through the entire NCAA March Madness bracket and figure we're going to fill the whole thing out. This is our most timely episode.
Yeah. This will be ready, all your office pools and friendly team building exercises, whatever you do to fill out your bracket. This will be the official metal bracket. If you're looking at the spreadsheet, and why would you? Because you're not. This is the bracket of steel. This is a guaranteed winner. Bet your kid's college fund on this bracket. It's gonna hit, baby. You're gonna be a sports gambling hero, and you'll be metal as fuck. So that's what we're gonna do.
And if reality doesn't match our indefensible bracket, or indefensible isn't the word I want. Our absolutely correct bracket.
Infallible. Like the goddamn Pope.
That's the word I wanted, yes.
Like
our bracket is infallible, but if reality does not match this bracket, there has been some shenanigans behind the scenes. It's a conspiracy. Metal fans are the victims because we are making the metal bracket.
And if any of these outcomes don't turn out like we say they will, you should go protest, try to get the attention of Twitter and fill your social media feeds with the outrage of the fucking travesty of the medalist team of the metal matchups not medaling forward.
Yes. And if you lose all your money, it's not our fault. It's their fault. All right, here we go. How are we doing this? So there's like 8 billion matchups.
So there's a billion matchups, and we have to get all through them all because this is not going to be turned into a Man of War Madness fiasco where we think we're going to be able to do it in 90 minutes and ends up taking the entire month of March, which is why every other episode you're listening to in April. Here's my idea.
Well, now I have to interrupt because, March Man of War Madness coming up right here on Podcast Them Down in the future.
Oh, yeah.
And
the real March Madness.
That's right. And it's quite a lot of analysis. I was looking at the progress we made, and we made very little progress in one of the episodes, but we had very important discussions. So,
yeah, I think I believe
that's going to be great. It's coming out.
There's like an 80-minute episode in which we discuss 4 albums.
Well,
I believe.
Yeah, and we still had to cut it short. We could just turn the whole podcast into a Man of War discussion, and we'd have endless stuff. Now, I will try to stop derailing because we got to move on. Right.
So here's what we're going to do. Yeah, because we got to do this quickly. So we have 2 analysts of steel, myself and Tim here. But the problem is two people could mean an inevitable tie. And that's why, remembering that Dave gets a commission check for every episode of Podcast Him Down that airs, whether or not he's on the show. And we really need to think about contracts coming up at the end of the fiscal year in August. But to solve this problem, I hold in my hand a coin of steel. It's a University of Maryland coin. And those who have been following NCAA men's basketball know that the University of Maryland has been out of this tournament's contention since last year. So, what better than a jaded University of Maryland coin to give Dave's vote?
I love it. I love it.
So heads, which I believe this is, will be.
But this, on the other side of the coin, there is a turtle with a head.
Okay, so I guess the turtle that has a head, that's heads, but the turtle also has a tail.
Right.
So, I mean, we're kind of fucked.
How about terrapins and flags? Oh, so,
okay.
Yeah. The other side of the coin is the
Maryland flag.
The Maryland flag, the greatest flag ever made.
Yeah, because Maryland is the best branded state. So if it's the terrapin, it'll be whatever the top team in the bracket is.
Terrapin,
and if it's the seal, it'll be the bottom team, and that will decide. And will also give us a dissenting opinion, possibly, if it's a blowout.
I love it. All right. Well, don't worry. We won't have any ties. It won't come to this.
There will be zero ties.
Zero ties.
Unless one of us abstains from voting, which will probably happen.
Dave approves of our metric here.
All right. Excellent. Excellent. You know, it would be great if he was on a microphone and could say that.
You said it through me.
Okay, that's true. All right. Now,
he also says he wants to give you $20 next time you see him.
Oh, fuck yes, man. I can't wait to see Dave again. Man. All right. So also, because it's after 2015 or whatever, there's the weird bullshit first four play-ins.
Oh,
so
is that what's going on with
yeah.
I'm noticing some empty spaces in here.
Exactly. So 4 games are played before the tournament starts. The tournament starts on Thursday. However, there are games on Tuesday and Wednesday to determine the final matchups. So the first thing we need to do is determine those games in order to have the bracket to play the it's goddamn. It's
Can
a
I
goddamn
make a suggestion?
Uh-huh.
If those teams aren't good enough to have decided, well, then whatever they're going to be, these are against the first seeds, right?
What even more weirdly, they're all
they're not
interspersed throughout the bracket. So there's 2 bottom seeds. So there's 2 16 seed matchups, but then also an 11-11 and a 12-12.
No matter what, I think we should they're clearly relying on luck and not skill at this point. And because otherwise they would have determined their own outcome. They would have controlled their destiny.
So we're giving this solely to Dave's vote is what you're saying.
That's not what I was saying, but it is what I'm saying now.
Oh, okay.
All right. So let's do this.
So we'll give this exclusively to Dave to determine. So the first one is Wright State versus the Bryant Bulldogs. And Bryant takes it, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck you, Wright State, wherever the hell you are, and whatever the hell kind of team you are.
Yeah, why can't you be more like Colorado State? I know where that is.
Yeah, right. I don't know. Okay, the next 16-16 matchup is the very tense Texas Southern versus Texas A&M Corpus Christi. All right. And the winner is Texas A&M Corpus Christi. All right, man.
I Like we need.
This is exciting.
This is what I was talking about earlier during the pre-show, which is available to our Twatchers, and we should start putting it on Patreon.
We really should.
We need some. We got the drum rolls, and we know they're not good, but we need.
Oh, do you want to do drum roll? Yeah. Okay.
They need a button on it. Yeah. All right. So go ahead with the next one.
Okay. So drum roll, please. Wyoming versus Indiana.
Jeez, this is not long enough. All right.
Wyoming.
Whoa. That's like half the population of the state is on the basketball team.
That's my metal pick anyway. And perhaps the most contentious, Rutgers, Notre Dame.
All right. This drum roll's longer.
Do I flip at the end of the drum roll?
No, just do it now.
But I'm not going to look at it until...
I hate it.
Notre Dame goes through.
Indiana. Irish.
Oh, Catholics. All right. So now we can begin at the regular ass bracket.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you know what? I feel like my bracket is just useless after the first round because then we have to go all the way through.
We do. But
don't worry. I already don't know who won. I lost track.
You don't have to follow.
So you're gonna
have to follow.
So you're gonna have to. You have to help me out and the listener.
Okay. Yeah. Don't worry. Okay. So number one, the first matchup in the West. Now we're not going to deal with all the bullshit division geographic things because they don't make any sense. But we have the Gonzaga Bulldogs versus the Georgia State Panthers.
Okay.
Gonzaga Bulldogs, Georgia State Panthers.
Where's
not the Panthers?
What do you know where Gonzaga is?
Gonzaga, I believe, is in the Pacific Northwest.
Doesn't matter. I'm gonna go with Panthers because cats are more metal than dogs. I feel like dogs are more like, unless they're wolves, cats are more metal. You know.
So Gonzaga is in Spokane, Washington.
Oh, boo.
Okay. So cats are more metal than dogs.
So I'm going with Georgia.
So you're going with Georgia State. I feel like as the number one seed, I kind of have to go with Gonzaga.
All right.
Winning is metal.
Let's go right to Dave.
All right. Let's see Dave's answer. Holy shit. Dave also picking a crazy upset. Georgia State defeats number one seed Gonzaga.
This is already controversial.
This is already an amazing tournament.
Gonzaga's gonna fuck it up.
Wow. Okay, next matchup. Boise State versus Memphis. Boise State, they are the Broncos. Memphis is the Tigers.
This is difficult because Boise sucks and Memphis sucks.
Although I feel like more people listen to metal in Boise than Memphis.
Yeah, but they probably listen to like, I don't know, Godsmack or something.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's true.
Memphis at least has like blues and it's like,
yeah, it's a more musical town.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm gonna go with Memphis Tigers.
Okay. I'm gonna agree with you. I think Memphis has this, and despite Dave's spirited pulling for Boise State, Memphis carries the day. I guess if we both agree, we
don't have to go to Dave.
Dave's vote.
Yeah, Dave doesn't get a vote if he's gonna lose.
Yeah, it's only in the purposes of a tie. All right. So here we have the Yukon Huskies versus the the New Mexico State Aggies.
All right, this one's easy. You got like I don't know, is he shirtless, the Aggie?
I think he's wearing like a bandana. He's a mustached cowboy wearing a bandana.
Holding 2 revolvers. And I don't know. What I like about the Yukon Huskies is when you say it, it sounds like it's Alaska.
Yeah.
Or not Alaska. What the fuck? No,
like
it's
Canada,
Northern Canada,
yeah.
right? But no, it's the University of Connecticut. So I like their deception. And like I said earlier, the Huskies are closer to wolves, and that's metal. And, you know, that's just some asshole with guns for New Mexico State. So Huskies.
Well, no, see, I mean, I feel like this is a metal man. He's holding metal things. He's an angry gentleman. He's an agricultural worker. Even though I agree with you, the basketball pick is certainly UConn. I'm gonna have to go with the Aggies here.
All right, let's go to Dave.
Call up Dave, and he agrees. The Aggies defeating UConn in another incredible upset. This is amazing. This is already. There's only been 3 games, and this is already the most amazing March Madness in living memory.
I was looking for the gasp. There it is. All right.
So continuing
this is the soundboard episode, apparently.
So continuing in our tournament of amazement, we have the Arkansas Razorbacks, number 4 seed, versus number 13 seed Vermont Catamounts.
Okay.
It appears to be some kind of mountain lion thing. I'm not sure what a catamount is, except for like the weight of a cat.
All right. So for this one, I'm going to have to go with, you know, Vermont, I would say, is pretty folk metal, and Arkansas is just dumb. But the Catamounts look to have taken something as metal as a giant predatory cat and made it less metal, whereas the Razorbacks have taken a boar, which is kind of metal, and made it look way more metal. So and Arkansas is the 4th seed, so I'm gonna go with the Razorbacks.
Yeah, you're right. Razors are metal. It turns out a catamount is just a bullshit Vermont word for a mountain lion, so they can pretend they have some like unique Vermont thing when it's something that everybody has.
You want to piss off everyone in Vermont further?
Hell yeah.
They have mountains in Vermont? Everyone in Vermont just punched their podcasting device.
Well, that's why they couldn't by rights call it a mountain lion. They're like a somewhat large hill lion. That just doesn't. That's why they called it a catamount. All right, Arkansas coming through. Number 6 seed Alabama. This isn't football.
All right, and who is this against?
Crimson Tide versus the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
All right, well, Alabama Crimson Tide sounds like it could be, you know, a wave of blood. But when I hear Crimson Tide, I really think it's more like a period, right?
Oh, like a menstruation?
Yes, that's what I think it is.
Okay, but that's metal too.
Yeah, it is metal. And I don't know, since we're doing the timeliest episode ever, have you seen Turning Red yet? The new Pixar?
No, but I heard it's great. Is that about the Alabama Crimson Tide?
No, we watched it, and it's all the parents everywhere are upset because they have a frank discussion about periods, basically, because it's a coming of age movie, and
the little panda says "Roll Tide."
Well, pretty much, but everyone's furious about it.
Why?
Yeah, but no one seemed upset in the other recent Pixar movie when people got sucked into a jet engine. No, that was The Incredibles. That was a while ago. But
still,
I mean, but no one got a period in that one. So,
but you know what? I think you make a strong point. And as pro women's reproductive rights as Alabama is, and as anti women's reproductive rights Notre Dame is, I think I have to give this to Alabama and the Crimson Tide.
Well, I was going into I'm going for the Fighting Irish.
Okay,
they're just drunk and violent. So let's send it over to Dave.
And they will be playing very close to St. Patrick's Day, which will give them a boost.
Hang on,
for this game.
Dave, you're not allowed to pick. Your coin picks for you.
Yeah.
You try to put in a vote in from Vermont.
Oh well, that's way past Dave.
Well, I just saw it.
Now the Dave coin actually agrees Alabama.
Oh.
So we're roll tiding through. Goodbye, Fighting Irish. Next, we have the number 3 seed, Texas Tech. I believe there's some kind of robot. But let's see what they actually are. God damn, there's a lot of Texas teams in this. They're the Red Raiders, which could still be some kind of robot, versus Montana State, 14 seed. And they're Bobcats.
All right. So Montana State has named themselves after what every single elementary school in the country has named their team after. So clearly it's the Texas Tech Death Squad robots.
Yeah, it's a total non-committal, lame mascot choice. No Bobcat should ever win anything. They should be called Robert Cats to begin with. All right, so now we have the Michigan State Trojans.
If you don't mind me stopping the show again.
Oh, Spartans, excuse me. Spartans.
Dave's vote for the vote for Vermont was based on a fish fact. So
yeah, well, that's like the least surprising, but luckily that we were unanimous in Arkansas, so Dave's point wouldn't turn the tide. So that was good. But if we were better podcasters, we would have realized that any Vermont or fish-related college would automatically go to that. So maybe, I don't know, maybe like New Hampshire State is later on in the bracket, and we can give them a fish point or something like that.
All right. So Michigan State Spartans.
Michigan State Spartans, the Davidson, equally lame, dumb, actually lamer than Bobcats, the Davidson Wildcats. You're not even committing on a species of cat.
Yeah,
here.
So once again, I believe the Simpsons made the joke, who are we? The Wildcats. Who are we going to beat? The Wildcats.
The Wildcats. Yeah, fuck them.
And where the fuck is Davidson? That's 2 strikes. And I realize this is basketball and not baseball, but come on. So the Spartans all the way. Also, they're the number 7 seed.
Where the hell is Davidson? I don't know. I get a bunch of shit about Pete Davidson, so not even Google cares.
I'll get the answer for you while you move on.
All right, so our last matchup in the West is the CSU Fullerton Titans versus some team named Duke.
Davidson, by the way, is in Davidson, North Carolina.
Oh, that's fun.
So that could be anywhere. That doesn't help.
It's just somewhere in this massive state.
Yeah, North Carolina is wider than you think it is.
Yeah.
Actually, it starts in the Atlantic time zone and ends at the Rockies. All right, so this one might be. I'm gonna have to go with the seeds on this one because, Cal State Fullerton sounds dumb, but then they got a great name, the Titans.
Yeah.
And then Duke sucks, as we all know, but Blue Devils, Devils are always metal. I don't know why they're blue.
Is pretty metal. I also learned a fact the other day that Duke University was founded by a tobacco magnate. Okay. So all the alleged good Duke is doing is paid for by people's suffering and death. So because of these two things, I think it obviously has to be Duke. Even though I agree, CSU Fullerton has an amazing mascot, but evil lives in the NCAA, so it's got to be Duke, and they're pretty metal.
Oh yeah, the whole organization is just pure evil. So yeah, I agree. It's Duke.
They even made up a bullshit Latin name for their university, Universitas Dukiana.
Oh, shut the fuck up. No one cares. Fuck you.
Eruditio et religio. A piece of garbage. All right. Okay. So now we're moving from the west to the east, and we will start with defending champion Baylor against Norfolk State.
And Baylor Bears, fuck, versus the Spartans. This one's tough because Baylor, dumb. I don't know where it is. Bears, we're one B away from Battlestar Galactica.
I mean, that would be a lot cooler. So Baylor is in Waco, Texas.
Even worse. But it's pretty metal that they are, in fact, reigning champions.
Yeah. Wow.
Otherwise, Norfolk State, which I assume is Virginia.
It is Virginia.
All right. And then the Spartans. Metal, I suppose. All right. Who'd win between a Spartan and a bear? It'd be how hungry the bear is the answer. So how about you pontificate and I'll give you my answer?
Well, I'm giving it to Baylor. Number one, because Baylor's going to win this game. But number two, because I feel like if you're a tiny garbage team from a tiny garbage university, this is your chance to have a crazy, unheard of mascot, right? Like you could have been the Norfolk State Hoplites so easily. You could have kept the logo, but you got lazy. It's just lame. So I'm sorry, Norfolk. Better luck next time. And you should be sailors. You could be the Norfolk State Triremes.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree.
All right. Next matchup, number 8, North Carolina versus number 9, Marquette.
I just noticed this game is going to be played in Dickey's Arena, which sounds dumb.
So North Carolina is a Tar Heel, which doesn't sound very metal.
Clearly, that's some local regional thing.
Yeah, and Marquette is a Golden Eagle.
All right. Well, I would strike Marquette for being too vague, but North Carolina is the entire state, which is also too vague. And then I like the unnecessary qualifier of golden. They could have just been the Eagles, so I'm going to go with the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, Golden Eagles all the way. All right. Next we have St. Mary's. Now it's not St. Mary's in the eastern shore of Maryland, like you were thinking. They also have the puzzling name of the St. Mary's Gaels, which I assume is something like the Irish. It's like the Gaelic people.
Gael.
Gaels. And if Wyoming is not a fucking buffalo, they are not getting my point. And Wyoming is the Cowboys.
Oh, come on. No, it's St. Mary's.
Yeah.
Give it to St. I don't even care, even if it's not the Maryland St. Mary's.
Yeah. Fuck your Cowboys. Could have been the Bison, the Buffaloes, the Elks, the Wyoming Elks. I mean, that just writes itself. Okay, next up, number 4, UCLA. I believe they're another bear-related team, but they call themselves Bruins. And then the Akron Zips. The Akron Zips.
What?
I mean,
what?
I mean, do you need to say anything more than the fact that they're called the Akron Zips?
Well, I want to go back to our hockey episode where we spoke at length about how dumb a Bruin is.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
also UCLA turned down Michael Jordan. Which is clearly they're a bunch of idiots.
Yeah.
But then again, they were against Akron.
Akron.
And what the fuck is a zip?
As impressed as I am with the name Zips, the more I think about it, I would like a team to take itself a little more seriously, because that just sounds like the placeholder name. It's like, let's just call them the Zips until we think of a real name.
I do like what they've done with their Z logo, though. This is pretty good. But
and there's so few Z related teams.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a Zephyrs somewhere.
Oh man, there better be a fucking Zephyrs somewhere.
But I'm gonna have to go with UCLA just based on the seeding, because these.
You know what? I'm gonna stand my ground. We'll let Dave decide.
All right, fair.
Dave has picked UCLA.
Good choice, Dave.
All right. Next, we have Texas Longhorns versus the Virginia Tech, whatever the fuck a Hokie is.
Hokie, isn't that a sandwich?
No, that's a hoagie. I mean, if they were the Virginia Tech Hokies, I would be all in.
All right. Well, I'm hoping Dave's not listening with his wife right now, because I'm going Longhorns without hesitation. And
this is entirely why, right?
Right.
Like,
they do the metal horns. I realize they're appropriating it, but because of the Longhorns hand thingy, we have pictures of a president flashing the horns.
100%. In fact, I would like to declare Texas Tech unbeatable, but maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll see.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Now,
we'll find out if they are in fact unbeatable.
But also, we did a mercy there because we didn't have Dave vote because we were unanimous.
Yeah, you're welcome, Dave. So you didn't have to. You didn't have to join us in voting for the Longhorns.
Exactly. All right. So now we have Purdue, which is a Boilermaker, which sounds metal as fuck. And the Yale, not metal, Bulldogs, double not metal. So I'm all in for the Boilermakers. And also, Purdue makes a fucking nice piece of chicken.
Damn it, you beat me. You beat me to it. I was going to make that joke. Yeah, Boilermakers, for sure. It's all steel. And steam.
Boiling.
And fuck yeah. Yeah, and another team named the Bulldogs, probably populated by a bunch of nerds.
Yeah, fucking, we could be the Bulldogs, guys. That's a popular name.
And rich kids.
Yeah, fucking Yaleys. You, sir, have the boorish manners of a Yaley. Anyway, all right, so next are two utterly confounding teams. So we have the San Francisco Dons.
Dongs?
DONS, like mafia.
There's no G in there. There's no G in there.
Yeah, no, not that. Now, if they were the Dongs, we would know where my vote's going. But
I bet if they were the Dongs, they'd have a hard time playing basketball.
Let's go, Dongs.
We can't run fast.
They could be their war cry could be whip them out.
There you go. This is free advice, San Francisco. You're welcome.
Yeah. Equally puzzling, the Murray State Racers, and it appears that their logo is just a guy on a bike.
I believe it's a horse, but I don't
it's
like
a horse.
Yeah, I don't like how they won't specify what type of racer. And also, it says their They're in the Ohio Valley Conference, right?
Yeah.
But they're from Kentucky, which
They're in Kentucky.
I just find it confusing. All these states flying around, and they won't commit to what mode of racing. So it's going to be the dongs for me.
Yeah, I'm pro dong. All right, and then our very last matchup in the East, we have number 2 Kentucky and number 15 St. Peter's. St. Peter's are the Peacocks. Kentucky is also another fucking Wildcats.
All right. Well, so I do like the fact that Kentucky has gotten everyone in the city. Where are they? Lexington?
They are in.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Whatever crappy city they're in Kentucky, they got everyone to wear stuff that says "uck." So.
Okay, I mean, I think they just got a bunch of like surplus British stuff.
Yeah, they're like misprints and, and outlet. Yeah, I like it. But the St. Peter's Peacocks, even though they didn't make where's St. Peter's? I assume it's in like Wisconsin or something.
Nope,
You know?
nope.
Where is it?
Well,
hey, I'm from St. Peter's, Minnesota. See, that kind of works.
I mean, that's a great guess. University of Kentucky is in Lexington, by the way.
All right. Well, I was 1 for 2 on this.
But when I tell you where it is, it might change your opinion about this team entirely.
All right. Well, let me just say their peacock mascot looks mad and evil as fuck. So,
all right.
So big ups to them. So I want you to change my mind now.
All right. So they're from Jersey City.
Is there a way they could both lose?
I mean, what's a more inhospitable environment for a peacock than Jersey City?
Right. Maybe it's a tough peacock. I'm gonna go with peacocks.
Yeah, I feel like we gotta go peacock.
So there's another big upset.
Yeah, this again, we continue in the most upsets in NCAA history. All right, so I think we will continue now and go over to the South, just to keep things interesting. So now we have number 1 seed Arizona. Guess what Arizona's name is?
Diamondbacks. Phoenix.
The Wildcats.
Damn it. All right. I vote for whoever they're against.
Okay, but here's the problem.
Oh, shit.
They're playing the Bryant Bulldogs.
Oh, fuck. All right, let me get a good look at these Bulldogs. That Bulldog just looks like he had a bad day. Did we vote for the Raiders? No, we didn't.
Yeah, we didn't.
Fuck. I feel like no, it's confusing because it's I know I'm moving back to the first 4.
Yeah.
They got the Raiders, and then their mascot is a dog of some kind.
Right, but Dave fucked that up.
Yeah, that's right.
Remember?
Dave. All right, and it's the Arizona Wildcats. Arizona's just insufferable.
Yeah. But they're also really good at basketball.
Yeah, no, I'll go with Arizona. Insufferability is often a trait of a metal fan.
And also, I feel like there's a lot more metal fans in Arizona, and I like the fact that Arizona didn't even put a fucking Wildcat in their logo in any way. They're like, yeah, everyone else is a Wildcat. Like, suck our dicks. So for those reasons,
the next one's gonna be difficult. Go ahead.
All right, now this is gonna be another contentious one. Seton Hall Pirates versus the Texas Christian University Horned Frogs. So
I didn't know what TCU stood for.
Yeah, see, so it's hard, right?
Well, I just like the Horned Frogs because that's
yeah. Now,
It's so damn specific.
I will also tell you these other facts in case you're thinking about picking Seton Hall.
I was about to. Okay.
Now,
Why?
number one, they're in New Jersey.
South Orange, it says.
Uh-huh. Now, number two, I think you're thinking, well, Texas Christian University, fuck those guys. I'm picking Seton Hall. But what if I told you that they're named after Elizabeth Ann Seton, the first American-born saint, and they're one of the oldest Catholic universities in the United States?
I think it doesn't matter because whoever wins is going to get destroyed in the next one. Right. So I'm going Horned Frogs.
Yeah, fucking Horned Frogs is right. I agree. Horned goddamn frogs. All right, so now we have number 5, Houston.
Boo.
Houston. Who are the Cougars?
Damn it. That's like the third one.
But I do like that their logo is And now we have the UAB Blazers.
Whose mascot is a dragon.
It's just a dragon. Now that's UAB is University of Alabama at Birmingham. The dragon is pretty cool.
Do you know about the alleged satanic statue in Birmingham?
No.
Sorry, I said it the British way. Birmingham.
Birmingham.
So look up Birmingham statue.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's not the one. Well, that's Vulcan.
Birmingham State. Whoa.
Yes.
That's metal as fuck.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah.
Wow. Well,
yeah, so
hopefully
I'm going with the UAB Blazers.
Hopefully the intercession of the Dark Lord of Flies will have the Blazers blaze through to victory. All right, next matchup, number 4, Illinois. Number 13 seed, Chattanooga. Illinois. Not that fun of a team.
Chattanooga is the Mocs.
And Illinois is the Illinois Fighting Illini.
I like that. I like the
just like the ridiculousness of it.
Yeah, it's like very pedantic.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what a mock is.
Is it like a shoe?
Yeah, like a moccasin or maybe a snake.
Yeah, either way.
But
I feel like the Illinois got it.
It appears to be a bird that's also a train conductor. But I can't figure out what a mock is.
What? None of these things make any sense. What is a mock? A mock is a champion in the classroom. What the it's a bird. It looks like a bird.
Oh, they are named after shoes. They used to be called moccasins after the shoes of the Native American population, but then this word was shortened to mocks when politically incorrect images of the Indians began to be harshly criticized. Yeah, fuck Chattanooga.
Fuck you, Chattanooga.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going with the pedantic Illinois.
Me too. The Illinois or whatever they're called.
Illini.
All right, so now we have
I cook you some Illini.
Hey,
I'm
an Illinois. Okay, so now we have the we have number 6 Colorado State Rams, number 11 Michigan Wolverines.
I'm going Rams because Wolverines sound like they should be metal, but they're not as metal as they. They don't live up to their name. Meanwhile, Rams sound like they won't be metal, but they are actually pretty fucking metal.
Yeah,
so
Rams
I'm going
are fucking metal as shit, and they're in Colorado. And also, we need to remind Michigan that they don't own the letter M. I don't care what color it is.
Yeah, why don't you ask the Dave Corn and he'll tell you.
Just because you're better at every sport doesn't mean you're a better university.
No, I I didn't mean to flip it. I meant to show the
No.
M.
But the Dave coin
landed on
also
M.
picked against Michigan because it's a University of Maryland coin.
Nice.
All right, so now we got Tennessee, and against Tennessee, we have they're Volunteers, 3 seed, against Longwood, which just seems like a Beavis and Butthead name. I go to Longwood University.
That's exactly what I thought. That is exactly.
So they're the Longwood Lancers. They're in Virginia.
Lancers, Longwood.
So this is actually 2 kind of like soldiery teams, I guess.
Well, so I'm looking to figure out what exactly the Volunteers were volunteering for.
Oh, I think you know what they were volunteering for.
It was Kentucky that didn't join the Confederacy, right?
Uh-huh.
So Tennessee was one of the ones.
Okay, hold up. We got a reprieve. Whew, thank Christ. So they were originally named that because they volunteered to fight in the War of 1812.
Okay.
But then they were really enthusiastic about the Mexican War. So, well, at least it's not the one we thought it would be.
All right. Well, I'm going with Longwood Lancers. There's
me
decent
too.
alliteration. Lancing is I'm assuming it's like jousting because they have a horse upon their thing and a lance.
Yeah, it's
a
fucking knight on a horse versus some guy, you know, probably drunk.
Fighting for the right
them British.
Fighting for the right to marry his cousin. So yet another upset in the official medal bracket.
Well, this will be nothing but exciting. I can't wait to see all these. I can't wait to see all these busted brackets when this fucking true epic steel is unleashed in the world.
That's right.
Okay. So now we have,
unless of course there's a conspiracy against us.
Yeah. In which case you need to go to these games, get yourself down on the wood, and prevent the fraudulent tournament from continuing.
That's right. That's right.
By any means necessary.
And again, if you lose all your money betting the medal bracket, it's because of the conspiracy against us, and not the medal bracket itself.
Just remember, Metal Nation, they can't show a mass nudity event on TV. An MNE.
This is true.
All right. So now we have 2 totally nonsensical fight for Longwood. That's where we make our stand. Okay, so we have the Ohio State University, which is a Buckeye, which I think is something that's on a tree. And we also have the Loyola Chicago Ramblers, which they call themselves the Ramblers, but it looks like their mascot is a husky
that's laughing at you.
Yeah, it's like it looks like he's rambling though.
It's not even like jovially laughing at you. It's just mocking you.
It looks like a mean 2006 meme.
Yeah. But what the fuck is a Buckeye? I know you already said.
But I don't even really know if that's the answer, right? It's like a Buckeye. Is it? What the fuck is it?
And what are they rambling about? I don't know. This one's difficult. I'm going Ohio.
Yeah.
Eisenmore had a good show in Columbus once, so.
Okay. All right. So
and it was right by the campus.
Yeah, see, I feel like it's a pretty metal.
The next one's difficult too.
All right, so now we have yet another Wildcat team. So we have the Villanova Wildcats.
Who are we, the Wildcats? Who we're going to beat the Wildcats is a very real possibility.
Yeah. Now, here we have the very interesting Newark, Delaware-based Delaware Blue Hens.
This hen has like a ridiculous hairstyle.
Yeah, I don't think I think that's a rooster. Like it just looks like a rooster colored blue.
Yeah, it should be the blue cocks for the
for
the
now,
men's
if they
team
were the
and the blue
Delaware
hens for the women's team.
Right. You know, this is a tangent, but fun fact. So they found the turtle in the Maryland archives that the turtle statue was based on, and they did some forensic herpetology and discovered it's a female turtle. So there was a big movement to claim that the Maryland Terrapin was the first ever U.S. female college mascot because it's a lady turtle.
Okay.
It
didn't pan out.
Right.
You realize that I wonder like how many forensic herpetologists there are on the planet. I'm guessing one, and he was like he goes like months without work.
He's like, you found a turtle shell, I'll be right over. Well, we were thinking of going home. It's 3 p.m. It's like, no, I'll take the next train.
Well, Delaware blows. And so I'm gonna go with the Wildcats because they are perfectly like they're your name brand toiling in mediocrity, and yet somehow they rose to the second seed.
And I'm also hoping that we can get a Wildcat Final Four matchup. So that's that we need that too. Even though that wouldn't happen, that would be an Elite Eight matchup. But fuck you, sports people.
That's right.
All right, we're almost done with the first round.
Checking the time, we could probably do this on Thursday too, and still be
because the tournament doesn't start until Thursday afternoon.
Until Thursday, so you assuming you listen once it's released, because I believe everyone does.
Yeah,
you can still turn in your bracket on Thursday if we split this up into 2 episodes.
Because it drops at like 1 a.m., right? Or something like that.
Oh, how about this? Special for this time. We'll release our Thursday episode on Wednesday.
Holy fuck.
We have never done that.
This is unprecedented. See, this is March Madness.
This is what happens. It's fucking mad. It's crazy.
Wow. All right.
Oh shit. And of course our Twatchers already will know the outcome.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But that's just
just another good reason to subscribe to Podcast Them Down on twitch.tv/podcast.
Soon to be behind the paywall. All right.
Your joke got garbled by the connection. Do it again.
Man.
Take Matt's joke, take 2.
Soon to be behind the paywall.
There we go. All right.
All right.
Yeah, get ahead and join us on Patreon.
Yeah, while you can.
While you can.
Inflation's a bitch. So. All right, let's finish up. We are now in the Midwest. That's right, because the NCAA respects all 4 directions: West, East, South, Midwest. All right, here we go. Number 1, Kansas. They are a Jayhawk. Their quizzical chant is rock, chalk, Jayhawk. And they are playing, according to our objective medal determination, the Texas A&M Corpus Christi Islanders. Yep. The Islanders.
Kansas, but only because they're number 1.
Yeah, and also because I still don't know quite what a Jayhawk is. But yeah. All right, now we have San Diego State, number 8 seed, and number 9 seed Creighton. San Diego State, they are the Aztecs, which is fucking crazy metal as hell. You know, the Midwest might be the most metal region region here.
Not if you're the fucking Blue Jays.
Yeah, okay. I mean, not the Creighton Blue Jays, but okay. True. I was reading ahead. I was reading ahead to the next matchup, actually.
This game airs Thursday at 7:27 Eastern Daylight Time.
Wow.
Why so specific?
Doug appreciates you getting Eastern Daylight Time correct, by the way.
That's right. Yeah, it's not that hard, people. You're in standard time until you're in daylight savings time, then you're in daylight time.
Yeah.
That's the end.
Yeah.
Or you could just switch to Atlantic Standard Time. There you go.
AST.
Yeah. Greetings to
7:27 AST.
There you go. It's equivalent. Greetings to our listeners in New Brunswick.
I give everything Z+5 or whatever that is.
You like some UTC or?
I love UTC.
All right.
I coordinate my time universally, bitch.
I think that was for this matchup is obviously the Aztecs, so I think that was a good way to spend the time discussing it.
Yeah, because there's no reason. All right. Now we get fascinating.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So we have the Iowa Hawkeyes, not a hawk, but it's fucking eye, versus what's the most vulnerable part of your body? Your eye. And what's the most damaging thing to your eye? A fucking Richmond spider.
Well, Guar's from Richmond. And
Guar is from Richmond. They're called the fucking spiders.
Isn't Slipknot from Iowa?
I believe is Slipknot from Iowa. I think they might be. They have a whole Iowa album, don't they?
Yeah, that sounds right.
They're from fucking Des Moines, Iowa.
All right, so clearly, if you're watching Slipknot on the stream, you can see exactly which team I'm picking. That's right. I'm showing you where I don't want a spider in my Hawkeye. I'm going spiders.
Woo! I mean, I can't not pick the spiders, even though they will certainly actually lose to Iowa. But that's just another incredible upset.
I disagree. Richmond's going to pull it out. They're going to whip it out. What was that? San Francisco Dongs?
Yeah, that was the Longwoods or whatever. Oh, no, wait, that was the Dongs.
Right. The Longwoods already have it whipped out.
Oh, that's right. I kind of wish the NCAAs were just like a weird, immoral animal fight. So you had whatever they could be like a side thing for like bonus points, and you could have like the hawk and the spider fight, or like the Jayhawk fight the volunteer. All right. So next we go to Rhode Island, I believe, for the Providence something or others.
Friars.
I bet there are Wildcats.
No, it's Friars.
Friars,
like Friar Tuck.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. Versus the South Dakota State Jackrabbits.
While I will commend South Dakota State for making a badass looking rabbit, booking it, I'm gonna have to go with the Friars because for various reasons. They're number 4. Mm-hmm. Providence is where Lovecraft is from, and they made the Friars look like they're, maybe that's their title, but they're clearly part of a secret cabal that is just metal as fuck. Kind of like the Knights Templar.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm all in. I'm all in here. Next, we have the number 6 Iowa State Tigers. LSU Tigers.
That's right.
LSU Tigers. This might be another stunning upset versus the Iowa State Cyclones.
Well, Iowa sucks.
Yeah, Iowa. Yeah, we established that.
As we established. Cyclones are metal. They're big.
Cyclones are pretty metal.
Storms, but so are Tigers.
And I do like how they resisted the temptation to call them the Wildcats.
That's always good.
I mean, that's a top tier Wildcat they've picked. Well,
I know. All right, how about this for LSU? I was watching a John Boy breakdown of the
Okay.
LSU women's coach like losing her shit over some nonsense, basically. And if that is the type of instability that exists throughout the LSU program, I'm gonna have to go with Cyclones.
I think we should. I actually like that kind of instability, and that brings up a point. Maybe we should take off tomorrow and Tuesday to do the women's bracket as well.
Oh, I could do the women's bracket.
Oh my god,
We might have to do bonus episodes then, though.
Yeah. Holy shit,
that's a lot.
Holy god,
We're gonna have to push off March Man of War Madness.
Well, we might need to think about this. Okay, I am picking LSU, and Dave will be the decider here.
On Cyclones.
It's the Cyclones.
Fuck yeah. All right, ding. Well, I need a more metal approval sound.
Yeah, that's a very unmetal ding.
Well,
even
the
like a
ding
clank.
is literally metal. You know,
okay,
but it's not a metal sound. It's a metal source. How about that?
Okay. All right.
Congratulations,
Okay, so next,
Cyclones.
yeah, you spin me right round like a record, baby. I think this is the 3 seed. I believe they're the fucking Badgers.
Yep, Wisconsin Badgers.
Wisconsin Badgers versus the Colgate Chiefs.
Wildcats.
Oh, wait, Raiders. Raiders.
Damn it, you beat me to that joke too. I was just gonna say let's move on from the toothpaste. College, because it's gonna be the Badgers.
Yeah, it's gonna be the Badgers.
Let's just move on.
Also, there's too many Raider teams. You know, like the Red Raiders.
Maybe that's number 4. It's like overused team names.
It's verging on like Wildcat level bullshit.
Yep.
All right. So next up, we have number 7 seed USC Trojans. Versus 10 seed the Miami Hurricanes.
All right. So USC, is that South Carolina or is that Southern California?
No, that's Southern California.
All right. Trojans.
Because that USC is the Gamecocks, who I would always pick and could also have the whip them out.
Right. Is their women's team the game Hens? Because they should be if they're not.
That's an amazing.
Yeah, it is. Wait, aren't we in the Mid-Atlantic or
no, the Midwest?
The Midwest.
The Midwest.
We're doing Miami versus you.
It's the Midwest, man.
All right. Well, Southern California gave us Slayer and Megadeth and Metallica, so I'm hoping that is still in their genetic makeup there.
It is.
And then Miami gave us Gatorade. I'm going Trojans.
Yeah, Trojans.
Although Hurricanes is a more metal name.
Hurricanes are pretty metal, but I also feel like we've given out our Cyclonic Storm award already.
We did to the Cyclones. Yeah. That's right.
The University of South Carolina women's teams used to be known as the Lady Gamecocks.
No, that doesn't work. Wrong.
All right, and then our last first round matchup, we have the Auburn number 2 seed Auburn Tigers versus the Jacksonville somethings, the Gamecocks.
I know. I knew it was coming. I wanted to watch
Bullshit. You. How can you? Fuck.
All right. So Jacksonville fucking sucks.
Yeah.
I've been there many times, sadly. Everyone from Auburn is fucking annoying. So this one's difficult, but I'm going Auburn. Number 2.
Yeah.
Tigers.
I mean, I'm just
a tiger's going to eat a bird. I mean, no matter what the bird is, the tiger's going to eat it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, this is some fucking bullshit. Yeah, it's Auburn. All right, so that's your first round.
That
We're
is your
down
first round. So if
to the second round matchups are set. So we can come back with the Sweet 16.
yeah, we'll do all the rest in the next episode, releasing early. So mark your calendar, to make sure you're not surprised or whatever the fuck. All right. So until next time, Metal Nation, keep it Wildcats.
Or go Texas.
Yeah, go Texas. Like the only time I'd say something nice about Texas.
Yeah. Why don't we call them the Lady Gamecocks?